Hello, everybody. Hello, the two. Hello, Gordon. It's cool that there's a car show and a party going on in Flint. So, how's everybody doing? We're doing fine. We had dinner and now here we are.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but hello to the four people who are in here. Three. Now three. Somebody didn't want to stay very long. Hello, Lisa Harvey. How are you? But today was a nice day after 2 days of pouring rain and 63 degrees. It was 10 degrees warmer here today than it was the last 2 days, so that was better.
Yeah.
And there was some sun. I mean, we need rain, of course, but I was starting to get cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially yesterday. So cold and damp. Lisa says, hopefully everyone doing good. I'm great. Yeah, we're doing good. We had sweet Italian sausage spaghetti, except I used shells instead of spaghetti for dinner. And now here we are.
Yeah.
Yep. And you'll see in tomorrow's video that we tried the pickles that we made, and they are very good. They definitely taste like pickles. So that's a success. The cats are doing good. Most of them are in here somewhere. A couple of them are outside, laying on the swing on the porch.
Yeah.
They're doing good. They liked the weather today. They spent most of the day on the porch, except Spotted Leaf and Colby. But the boys were out on the porch sleeping all day because it was nice.
Yeah.
And Don was out there pulling weeds out of the garden.
Oh yeah. It was definitely well overdue on needing that.
Yep.
I'm figuring about another hour it'll be done.
Now, who are you telling?
Who's ever
You
listening?
look like you're talking to the wall.
I'm just looking out the window. Telling who's ever listening.
Gordon says, did you see video done in Onaway, Michigan car show for 2022? My cousin Joe Burles owns 66 GTO Blue. He lives on M33. No, because that car show is not until the 20th. That car show has not happened yet. I don't know why you thought it was earlier. It is Saturday, August 20th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And here's the poster for proof. Right here. Come on, do it. For some reason, I can't make it bigger. Oh, there we
There it
go.
goes.
August 20th.
2022.
Yes. It has not happened yet. We will be there filming it. It will definitely but we'll be there filming it, but it didn't happen yet. So no, I didn't see any videos from it because didn't happen yet. They don't exist yet. Funny, Don, you said the other day, whatever you're talking about. And Doug D. Thomas says, those pickles look great. They were. They came out really good. We tried them today. They definitely taste like pickles. Here. There. Now you should be able to see it. You're welcome. Uh, there. August 20th, 2022. So it didn't happen yet, but we will be there filming cars and stuff. So stay tuned for that. We have that planned.
Yep. It's even written on the calendar even.
Yep. There's a video that we did in 2018, I think it was. And then 2019, it rained. It got rained out. You know what happened on 2020, in 2020. And then last year, I never even heard about it then either. I don't think they had it last year either. So this is the first year it's back as far as I know. But if you want to see that other one from 2018, it is on our channel. Just search Onaway Car Show on our channel. And we'll be filming it again this year. So what did you do all day besides weeding the garden, like I said?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just weeded the garden and picked a little bit of pickling cucumbers.
Jake Webb says, "Hey y'all, do you guys ever go to the Nautical Festival or the Potato Festival?" I think it was 2002 was the last time I was at the Nautical Festival, and I think 1999 or something for the Potato Festival. So we need to go back to those things. We haven't lately.
No, not lately.
Yes, Gordon, I will look for that car. Jody Trevor says, "Hey guys, how is it going? It looks good." It's good. It's going good. It's going good. Nothing looks good. It's going good. Yes, thank you, Gordon. It shouldn't be hard to find that video. D. Thomas says, "Have you ever watched the Top of Michigan boat race?" No, we haven't done that either. There's a lot of things we haven't done that we need to. Cat show. Okay. Yeah. Darn it. Okay. Wow. Nothing's working right. All right. Gordon, as for what video you're looking for, it's this one right here. So that's the only one we have there so far, from that so far. Yes, it's very good that my mom is up and around. She's 100% cancer-free and just fine now. So that luckily that storm passed and everything's all right now. D. Thomas said the Sheboygan Lock video was interesting too. I want to check it out. Yeah, that's the first time I actually went up there and watched one go through. So that was definitely fun to see. And Lisa Harvey says, "So happy to hear your mom's doing great." Yeah, we're happy too. We're glad that's over with. And so is she. We do have more pickles we have to can. Or I mean, we're technically canning them, but we have to make them. Yes, it is definitely a blessing. Her sister, my aunt, the same thing happened to her. I guess it's like 6 years ago now, and she's still cancer free. So hopefully my mom follows in her sister's footsteps. D. Thomas says, "How's the sweet corn coming?" Well, today I noticed something that looks like it wants to become a corn cob with the silk sticking out of it, but that's it so far.
Yeah, we're not going to get much for corn, but planted it kind of late, and that's why I didn't plant a whole lot of it.
Yeah, we have to start things a lot earlier next year.
Yeah. I just want to try and get something in the ground this year.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jody. That's not good. But the day after tomorrow, we have to go to Gaylord. We'll have dinner at Culver's. So I'll film that. Don has a doctor's appointment for his ear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully they can fix his ear so he can hear out of that ear again, his left ear.
Well, maybe I want the same thing to happen to the other ear. That way, when you start complaining, I can't hear you.
Haha. D. Thomas says, do you guys have melons? Yeah, there's watermelon and there's what? Honeydew?
Yeah, honeydews. Yeah, I noticed that today that there's some that's finally developing. So
Yeah. Lots, a whole bunch of watermelons. Charleston gray watermelons.
yeah,
A whole bunch of those.
yeah,
Probably more than we can eat. So
that's what we're going to do the best on when it comes to that type of stuff. So
yeah.
which I'm fine with that. So.
I'm sure my mom would probably want one.
Yeah. When we give her one, we'll probably give her a smaller one because it's just her. So
Yeah. D. Thomas says, nice, melons grow well in sandy soil. Yeah, it seems like it.
yeah,
There's a ton of those out there.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good so far. So I'm looking forward to the watermelons.
Yeah, me too. Watermelon is good.
Yeah.
Hello, Lady Vader. How are you?
It won't be long. We'll be canning some green beans.
Yeah,
Probably
fresh
gonna
green
have to do
beans from
that
the
here.
garden.
Yeah, I've got to do that here real soon. Get that done.
Yeah, they're in the refrigerator. We're doing good. Thanks for asking. Colby. Spotted Leaf. Spotted Leaf is sitting behind Don, and Colby was on the counter. Hello, Foxy Koala. How are you? Jill Scarborough says, hello. I've been binge watching your old videos today, getting an idea of life in northern Michigan. I live in Westland, Michigan. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Westland, that's probably like downstate, right? Big city area. It's definitely not big city anything up here.
Nope, a lot of country around here.
Yeah. And that's what I like. That's where I grew up. D. Thomas says, by the way, we went to a wedding this summer that had a pickle bar. That was a neat idea. Don should sell his pickles. Yeah, the Josie's Corner over there today said that he should sell some of them. Because we have 10 jars already and we're going to have a whole bunch more. Foxy Koala says, I'm all right. How have you been? We've been good. Gordon Walker, LOL. Oh, look, okay, old fart catching up, Don. Get hearing to hear old man problems, LOL. Yeah. Jody says, my green beans are just coming in. We strategically planted so they wouldn't come in while we were in Michigan. Oh, yeah. Ours are doing good now. He was able to pick a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
There are more out there.
Probably got enough for like 4 or 5 pint jars worth right now.
Yeah. And he's talking about pickling them.
Yeah,
so they should be good.
Yeah, think about pickling this batch.
Yeah. Because we have regular ones. We could use some pickled ones.
Yeah. But we'll get more out of our green beans this year, so we'll probably just do this batch of pickled and then just do the rest just straight up as green beans.
Yeah.
Don't hurt to have something a little bit different to throw on the plate every now and then.
Gordon Walker, you guys need to visit Frankenmuth, Michigan area too. I know, I haven't been there since 1998, but we have both been there before.
Yeah.
But it's been since 1998 for me, and I don't know how long for Don.
It's been a few years.
But
for
I
me
actually
since I've
worked
been
at the
down there.
Bavarian Inn for a short time in 1998, so when I lived in Saginaw. Foxy Koala says, my red bell peppers are tiny, LOL. Well, they're better than my peppers. My peppers, that's each plant is only like this tall still. We did not start them early enough.
Well, I knew that we didn't.
But I didn't know they needed to be started in February inside the house.
Well, I told you that you were getting a pretty late start on it.
Well, I thought they would do all right in the greenhouse.
Well,
now there's not enough time left in the growing season for them to do anything.
No.
So they'll have to be moved in the house
late.
when it gets cold outside.
Yeah, well, good luck.
They grow ridiculously slow.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Yeah, because
I wouldn't grow peppers just because I know they're slow.
I want to make a bunch of different kinds of salsa with all the different kinds of hot peppers.
I say just go and buy
them. Belfry Bats, if you go to Frankenmuth, you can see the Led Zeppelin tribute band, Greta Van Fleet. Yes, I know. You guys absolutely hate that band with all your heart and soul. But I actually like them a lot. Yes, I know they sound like Led Zeppelin. But I also love Led Zeppelin. So I listen to both Led Zeppelin and Greta Van Fleet. So you're talking to somebody who does not hate that band. However, they're probably not in Frankenmuth anymore. They're probably in Hollywood or somewhere by now. New York City or something.
Who knows?
I highly doubt we're going to go to Frankenmuth and see them just walking down the sidewalk or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been wanting to go to Frankenmuth and do videos there, but it hasn't been financially possible. Sometime, maybe next year. Because from here, that's like 3 hours. 3 hours south. It's a long drive.
It's a nice drive.
Yeah, it's not just right around the corner.
No.
So it takes a while. And with the gas prices like they are, geez. There are a lot of places I want to go, but Gordon says, I'm age 63 years old. My heart and arthritis problems here. No, I don't hear from Robbie Nichols in 3 months. Well, I don't know. We haven't heard from him since we were in school decades ago. Foxy Koala says, my tomato plants are doing great. My squash only gave me 2 squash and none have been growing lately.
Well, we got a squash on our squash plants, but we haven't harvested any.
Acorn squash.
Yeah. But we haven't harvested any, but we're going to get some.
No, they're not ready. So. Hello, Wicked Glow. We're doing good. How are you? You know, it held that message back because you said bitches. I had to approve it. That was funny. But yeah, we're doing good. Foxy Koala, I tried growing carrots. Yeah, that's another thing we need to put in the garden next year is carrots.
Yeah. We're going to be learning what does do good here and what doesn't over the year, as time goes on. So. And
Wicked Glow says, I'm good. Aw, dang, LOL. Yeah. It if you swear in any way, shape, or form, it holds it back to be reviewed and approved. YouTube doesn't like bad words. But yeah, we want to do I want to do sunflowers. We need to do tomatoes and carrots. some
Yeah.
other things like next year. We had a lot of room left in the garden for more stuff, but it's too late to put anything in the ground now. So these are
Yeah.
plans for next year.
Yep, like tomatoes, we'll buy area
Oh, and we're
tree
gonna grow our
starters
own
and stuff.
dill. Gordon Walker, Frankenmuth is a fun city for Christmas shop. Yeah, that's Bronner's. I've been going there since I was a little kid. Hello, Katrina. How are you? D. Thomas, you can finish those peppers with a grow light. Yep, that's exactly what he's going to do, but he's got to get his lights back from his brother.
Yeah, I got grow lights and stuff, so
Yeah.
I got lights for the vegetation stage, and then I got high pressure sodium lights for the flowering stage for the
Yeah.
fruit and stuff.
Foxy Koala says, I want to plant a peach tree. Well, where do you live? Because what state? What part of the country? Because here in northern Michigan, we planted 2 peach trees a couple years ago, and the winter killed them. So even though we covered them up even with garbage bags, like Google says, and they died anyway. Northern California. Depends on how cold it gets there, because they don't like it when it gets cold. I don't even know why stores in Michigan are selling peach trees. They can't live here. The Beck triplets got to grow a Christmas tree. Yeah, we have an artificial tree that we just put away every year. Save the trees' lives. Foxy Koala says it rarely gets cold. Well, then you're going to have better luck, because here it gets really cold. They couldn't handle it. And Gordon says gas is $4.09. Here, what, $4.19?
$4.19.
Yeah, $4.19.
And it just recently went down to $4.19, and this was just recent. It went down by a dime.
Yeah, it's getting better slowly.
Yeah, was at one point almost $5 a gallon at one point.
Yeah. D. Thomas, 333 in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, Katrina, I did see your tomatoes. Those look good, and it looks like you can take some of those and make fried green tomatoes. That's another reason I want to grow tomatoes next year, so we can take some of them and make fried green tomatoes.
Yeah,
I bet they'd be good in the air fryer.
probably. And if you always end up with a bunch of green tomatoes at the end of the season, you can always do fried green tomatoes or do green tomato jams.
Yeah. Katrina says, I'm giving a lot away. Yeah, some of the stuff we might have to give away. Like all those watermelons. We can't eat all those watermelons. We're going to have to give some to somebody. Foxy Koala says, I've been redoing the house, got the kitchen and guest bedroom to do, then it'll be finished. Yeah, that sounds cool. We'd redo this house if we could. But what we really need to do is get rid of this house and build a different house here.
Yeah, rather just have something else put in here.
D. Thomas, tomatillos make great salsa. I've heard that. When I was out in California in 95 and 96, I was with this one guy, and he got tomatillos, tried to make them on the fire, and they fell down off the rack into the fire, and he wouldn't pull them out. He said they were no good. So I've never tried them. I missed my chance to try them because he wouldn't take them out of the fire. And they were even so wrapped up and everything in their leaves and stuff. And that guy was dumb. But if I have a chance to find them again, I'll make them. I'll eat some and find out what's going on with those. Yeah, I've heard they're good. Yeah, Gordon, we know that you're in Flint. The only time we go to Flint is to go to the machine shop. Katrina says, have you ever had salsa verde? I don't know. Maybe. I've had a lot of different kinds of salsa. I don't remember if any of them were salsa verde or not.
Yeah, I don't recall either.
Foxy Koala says, fried green tomatoes are delicious.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I think I had them once and they were good, but it's been a long, 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 long time.
Well, it's been a while for me since I've had them,
Yeah.
but they're good.
Katrina says it's the green salsa. It's made from tomatillos. Yeah, I think I had that once.
Yeah, then I've definitely had it.
Yeah, I always see that in the store, and I usually end up grabbing red stuff just because my favorite color is red and my eyes are always drawn to the red stuff. But we should get that next time. The green stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you did a good job on the pickles, by the way. They are actually pickles. They came out good. And they don't taste like salt bombs like this one guy who tried to give us pickles. He couldn't even eat them.
No,
It's like he just filled the jars with water and
and
canning
salt.
salt, like
Yeah.
like half a box of canning salt for each jar. They were terrible.
Yeah, you had to even rinse them off to try and get them down, and you still had a hard time cooking them down because they were just so salty.
Yeah, they were horrible. Definitely yuck.
Yeah, they were bad.
Yeah. He gave us other canned stuff too, and it was all salty like that. D. Thomas said, "How is the crunch on the pickles?" Very good. I tried them in the video today. Well, we both did. That I filmed today that is going up at 1:30 tomorrow. Pay attention to when I'm eating one. You can hear the crunch. So they're not all soggy and soft or anything. They came out really good.
Yeah, they're nice and crispy for the pickles. So
Yeah. So that recipe is a good one. If anybody's interested in making that, I put the link to the recipe in the description of that video.
yeah, if you make just the brine what it says on the recipe, it'll make five. It'll be enough for 5-pint jars.
Yeah. But
And
you can multiply all the ingredients as much as you need to for as many pickles as you want to make.
yeah, but we ended up with out of those 2 batches, we ended up getting 10-pint jars worth.
Yeah. They're really good. D. Thomas says, I really liked that video. Very informative. I love a crunchy pickle. We'll have to give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
it was a good recipe.
yeah, and they were nice crispy pickles. So I would definitely recommend that recipe. They're really good.
I'm glad you liked that video too. I was afraid people wouldn't want to watch it because it's a half an hour long. And I chopped and chopped and chopped, and it still came out as a half an hour long. So
Yeah.
some people don't like long videos, and they won't give them a chance.
Yeah. And we used fresh dill, but you can use dill seed too.
Yeah.
Depends on what you want to go with.
Yeah, the recipe lists dill seed, but when you read the instructions, it says you can use dill heads off the plant. So one way or the other.
Yeah.
The person who wrote the recipe said the only reason she uses the dill seeds from the store is because she doesn't grow her own dill, and where she lives, there's nowhere to buy any fresh dill.
Yeah, you can't find it anywhere where she was at.
Yeah.
And
It says that on the recipe.
Then everywhere we looked around here, you can find fresh dill, all except for at our own local produce stand. And that's the only place we was able to find any.
Yeah. I agree with you that fresh herbs are best. Yes,
Yeah.
they are. Definitely.
Yeah.
We bought more too. It's
Yeah.
right over there on the counter. It's for the next batch.
Yeah, we went and bought another $7 worth today, which was another 2 bunches.
Yeah. He's got it in a jar of water so it stays fresh.
Yeah, to help keep it fresh longer.
Like flowers.
Yeah. To help keep it live longer, So to help keep it fresh longer so it don't dry out so fast.
Yeah.
It won't take us long and we'll have all that dill used up.
Gordon says, good job on the pickles. Yep,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah,
I picked out the recipe and he made them.
Yeah.
He's the one who likes to do the canning. So I found him a recipe and said, here you go.
Yep.
That's one of your hobbies, right?
Yep.
Canning stuff.
Oh yeah. Can't wait until the farmer harvests the potato field this year.
Yeah, next to my mom's house. They always leave behind a bunch of potatoes, and they said my mom can just go in the field and pick them up, whatever she wants, and that if she knows anybody else who wants them, they can get them too. Because if nobody picks any up, they're just going to lay there and rot.
Yep.
Because their harvesting machine does not pick up all the potatoes.
No. After they go through with their machine, whatever's left, they allow you to go ahead and pick them.
Yeah, the farmer who owns that one field next to my mom is a pretty nice person. So
Yep. So I want to hit up the potato field this year
yeah.
and get some of those canned up.
Oh, you know what? That person asked what all do we can. I don't think I put potatoes on there either.
I think you might have.
Oh, did I?
I think you might have. But
But
if you didn't, that would fall under the etc.
Wicked Glow says all this talk of pickles is making me want pickles now. LOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have any. Jody says I cheat. I use the Mrs. Wages packets from Walmart for pickles, salsa, and spaghetti sauce. Huh.
Yeah, for this recipe, it don't take very much.
No, it was. It didn't take that long. I think it took longer because I was bugging him trying to film him. I think the next time he does it, it's going to be faster because I'm not going to be telling him that. Oh, hold on, I need to film.
Yeah, and then buying all the seasoning to make your own broth or whatever,
brine.
your own brine, don't take that much, and it's really cheap to do it.
Water, sugar, canning salt, and white vinegar.
White vinegar for the brine, yeah.
Yeah, it was easy.
And then just mustard seeds, and then whole peppercorn seeds.
And whole garlic cloves.
And whole garlic cloves for the jar.
And either dill seeds or the dill heads like we used.
And that's it.
Jody says you dump in the packet the vinegar and water. Yeah, I suppose that would work too.
Yeah, it
and
would.
Sugar, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot less that work to do when you go that route.
And Gordon, yeah, we don't know that person either. There's a lot of people we don't know. D. Thomas, am I the only one who hates cucumbers but loves pickles? I think so, because we love cucumbers. Jody says I'm lazy. Well, whatever works.
Yeah, it works. Each your own.
But yeah, we love cucumbers.
Yeah.
I like to just take them, peel them, cut them up, put some salt on them, and eat them like a snack.
Yeah.
Yep. So, one way or the other, I like the cucumbers.
Yeah. Yeah. Got probably enough pickling cucumbers for probably usually another 5 jars right now, 5 or 6 jars right now.
Yeah. But there's still more in the garden, right?
Oh yeah, there's still more in the garden, just not quite ready now. I picked a little bit today, but
yeah, we're gonna end up with a lot of jars of pickles.
Yeah.
Oof. Jody says bread and butter pickles are my favorite. I hate those. Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah, we got.
But everybody's tongue is different. Everybody's taste buds are different. So some people like them, some people don't.
Yeah.
I like dill pickles way better. I don't like relish either. I think relish and bread and butter pickles taste like the same thing, and I don't like them.
What is today? Tuesday?
Yeah, of course it's Tuesday. We go live on Tuesdays.
Well, I don't keep track of that.
Well, you should. It's only once a week. It's not like Dan and Crystal from RFS Dan, where they're going live, 3-4 times a week. Punk Skunk says, love Pickled watermelon rinds. You should make those, Don. I've heard of those, but I've never had them. And Gordon says only cucumbers around here. What, you don't like pickles? Or what? Or you only have cucumbers? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. D. Thomas says in the reunion video I saw Bud. Do you mean what was that called? That tomato juice stuff? Calamari, whatever.
Yeah.
Next to Don, I love those things. I wouldn't try it because I don't like tomato juice and I don't like clam juice.
Yeah, I tried. I
didn't like
didn't
it?
care. I didn't like it.
His
Clamato.
Clamato,
That's
yeah.
what it was.
His brother Dave loves those things, and that's why he brought him a whole cooler full of those things.
Yeah, I didn't care for him. I'm not saying it was horrible, but it was not something I'd go and buy. But I've been hearing a lot of people like those though. So.
Ugh. I only like tomato juice for the base for my chili. I can't drink it. I never could. And my dad used to take tomato juice, put it in a cup, and put pepper on it. Ugh. And he used to take buttermilk and put it in a cup and put pepper in it. Drink it. I don't like either of those things. Ick.
Yeah.
Do you like buttermilk?
Buttermilk, yeah.
You like to drink buttermilk. Ew, yeah.
I grew up with that every now and then during the summer at my grandma's house.
But yet, on the other hand, you won't touch eggnog. Eggnog's the good stuff.
No, the buttermilk's the good stuff.
Ugh. D. Thomas says they can be hard to find around here. They are like a Bloody Mary, but beer instead of vodka. They are popular in Mexico, I understand. Yeah, Dave finds them around here somewhere. His brother Dave.
And I don't like Bloody
Gets
Marys
'em.
either.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've never had that.
Never had that.
But I've heard it's yucky. I like things like fuzzy navels and things like that. Things that taste good.
Yeah.
But so anyway, he has an appointment to see if they can get the fluid out of his left ear because he has fluid in there and can't hear out of it because his eardrum doesn't move. Sachs is out of tower. M68 going west of river in town was a repair shop. You mean on the right as you're heading toward Afton, and it's a square building with a door, and it used to have a bunch of cars sitting outside? Because that place is out of business now, if that's what you mean. Have a good night, D. Thomas. Thanks for coming by. But yeah, the only repair shop in Tower I can think of is that. What is that, on the corner of Davies or something?
No.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I remember on the 68 heading out of tower, there was a small engine repair shop that went out of business back years ago.
Well, I'm talking about, it's like on the corner of Davies.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what building you're talking about.
Yeah. And when I was in school, in high school and stuff, it was open and there were vehicles out there and things going on. But I've noticed recently it's closed all up and abandoned and nothing. So nothing in there anymore. So yeah, we're staying in the house for a little while here because it's not hot, and instead of the camper, and my back needs a break from that very thin mattress out in the camper because after a few nights I get a sore back from that thing. We need a better mattress out there. Gordon says 2 streets from fire department or the hall.
All right.
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I think
we're
that's the place
talking
we
about the
talked
same
about
thing.
then,
Yeah, it's out of business now. Nothing going on there. And it says, yes, I love pickles, especially sweet pickles. That is one of my favorites. Cucumbers are a lot in the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the sweet ones.
Yeah, we got the pickling cucumbers and we got the munching cucumbers, so
Yeah,
we got some for just putting on the table, so for just to eat.
yep. Belfry Bats. Have you ever been to Whippy Dip in Vanderbilt? Yeah. Isn't that ice cream place with next to the party store? And they used to have frozen custard.
It's been so long since I've been down there, I can't remember.
I'm pretty
where
sure I
things
know what
were
you're talking
anymore.
about. It's kind of out in the country. I haven't been there since I was a kid, but we used to like to stop and get the frozen custard. I don't even know if they still have that. Yeah, this is the place. Yeah, that's the place. So yes, I know what you mean. Haven't been there since I was in like junior high though. Katrina says pickled okra is so good. Is it still snotty? Because the times I've tried to have uh but the times I tried to have okra, it was snotty. I even tried to deep fry it and bread it and deep fry it. It was still snotty. I cannot stand the snot. Jody says that bridge west of Tower with water on both sides freaks me out. We went through there last week. Okay, that's not all bridge. Most of it is land. The bridge part is where the things come up, and it's only a tiny little section, and it's a normal bridge. That is not all a big long bridge. Gordon says strawberry daiquiris are good. Yeah. The great indoors with Ed and Michelle says I like pickles plain. I'm not a fan when pickles are on my burger. I can eat them out of a jar. I like them on burgers, but I suppose not everybody would. Belfry Bats, what about Super Scoop in Roger City? Yeah, when I was a kid, for a while we lived in Roger City. From age 4 to age 8, we lived in Roger City. So yeah, I was to all those things, and I was also at the little ice cream thing in the pavilion at the park. Had bubblegum ice cream out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gordon says they might put tubes in your ear then, Don. Yes, I'm thinking so. Because he had tubes in his ears when he was a kid.
Yeah, just in my left ear.
Yeah. And now it's so full of fluid in there again that his eardrum doesn't move and he can't hear. So they have to do something. He's going to see a specialist in Gaylord about it the day after tomorrow. Jake Webb says, Don, you ever fish for trout on the Akiak River?
I went fishing for salmon.
Yeah. Yeah, we go salmon fishing there. I don't think we've tried for trout.
Not for just small trout, no. But,
Gordon says, yes on Repair Shop. Yeah, I mean, Tower is tiny.
yeah.
It couldn't possibly be anything else. There is
Right.
nothing else.
Yeah, tower is so small, it's not blink an eye, you might miss it.
Yep, and everything's out of business except the Black River Party Store and the motel, which the same guy who now owns the Black River Party Store also now owns the motel, and he's turned it into a resort and campground. So it's not just a motel anymore. Otherwise, everything is gone. That other party store, nope. The Tower Tavern, gone. Everything's gone. Gordon Walker, you know what the bar late are down on north side of road got him a reddish brown color they tore down. If you're talking about the Tower Tavern, they did not tear that down.
Yeah, the Tower Tavern is still there.
Yes, it's out of business, but it's not torn down. And you have to be talking about that because there was never any other bar in Tower.
Right.
It's still there.
Yeah, the bar is still there.
Yeah. But they say it's never going to open again because it has structural damage.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to buy it and open it back up.
Um.
And it's owned by the Native Americans now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it was owned by the Native Americans.
Yeah, there's a reservation back in there now.
Yeah, there's a reservation just right down the road from there.
Yeah. So
And
yeah,
they-
the
they
Tower
own it.
Tavern is still there. They did not tear it down, but it will never open again.
No, it's not structurally sound for for it to be as a place of establishment for businesses anyway.
Put a casino in there. It's not big enough for a casino. That was a small bar.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that went there, before they actually closed their doors permanently, though.
Oh, I was in there lots of times
That's
because
what I-
Dad was the bass player in the Jack Daniels band.
Yeah, but I went in there to like within the last year that they had the doors open, as a business.
Yes, Gordon, we know about the other little bitty store. That's been out of business for a long time.
I think close to 10 years now.
Yeah. It's for sale. There's a for sale sign out there, but otherwise we don't know if anybody will ever open that back up again. So otherwise there's nothing left. Jake Webb, I heard the Onaway bar closed. We used to stop there on snowmobiles and raise hell. Yeah, it did. They were calling it the Cabin Bar, but yeah, it closed. But I guess somebody's been trying to open it back up. I don't think it's open yet because there's no sign outside or anything, no cars or anything ever. But I was told somebody is trying to get it ready to open again. And we went there one evening and there were lights on, but it was obviously not open for business. But I think somebody's trying to do something with that.
From what I hear, that there's
Yeah, because the
they're
original
trying to
owner,
open it.
the original owner passed away, so they had to close it.
Yep. That's
Now
why it got
somebody
closed.
else is trying to open it back up.
Yep. That's why it got closed last time, because the last owner passed away, so that's why it got shut down.
Hey, cut it out. You're knocking the computer around.
That's fine.
Ed and Michelle says whenever we go to the casinos in Michigan, all the restaurants around the casino close permanently. Why is that? Because they put a casino there? Or? I don't know.
Oh.
The closest casino here that I know of is Mackinac City, a small thing. And then there's one in Petoskey.
I was just going to say there's one in Petoskey.
Yeah, but Mackinac City is closer than Petoskey to us. I said the closest.
Think so.
Yeah. Native Americans buy them and shut them. Oh. High Flyer says, have you guys gone fishing yet this year? A video would be great. We did. The last time we went fishing was the 4th of July. We haven't gone yet. We need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. He needs to try out his robotic lures some more.
Yeah.
Yep. That Ed and Michelle, though, that did not happen in Mackinac City or in Petoskey. I guess it's a different tribe because they left all the businesses around them alone. As a matter of fact, the one in Petoskey ended up with a whole bunch more videos, a whole bunch more new businesses all around it after the casino came in. So I don't know. Gordon says your video across from Tom's Market is on July 4th. Is a fan to watch. Well, the July 4th, we weren't across from Tom's Market. We were on the same side of the street. We were standing on the corner where that bank is. The bank where the drive-thru is in the Tom's parking lot. Ed and Michelle say New Buffalo is where I saw that. Yeah, up here they don't seem to be doing that. I mean, we don't have much for businesses around in northern Michigan anyway, so that would be a stupid thing to do, to close up businesses. We don't have enough already the way it is. So I don't think they want to do that. There's a casino in Traverse City too. Same thing there. They didn't close anything down around them. I don't go to casinos anymore because I don't like losing money. The last time I went was the one in Traverse City, probably about 10 years ago. And I cashed in $2, played $2 on the penny slots, lost that $2, walked out and left. Because I said I'm not wasting any more money than $2. Gordon says it's always been known in the blink of an eye you've gone through town, laugh. Yes, the tower is incredibly tiny. Ed and Michelle say, Michelle agrees with you. I'm the gambler. We did play the Mega Millions when it was that big amount, though.
Yeah.
We won $4. Woohoo!
Yeah.
And then we heard somebody else won all the rest of it, so that's fine.
Yep.
We don't buy tickets very often either, like once every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's just once in a while.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times when you hear people go to the casinos, you'll hear them brag about, oh, I won this, oh, I won that. But you never hear them talk about what they lost before they won something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do casinos because it's just a way to lose money. Ed and Michelle say, I like getting the free hotel room. Well, I've never stopped at one long enough to stay in a room. Gordon Walker, west of town, the bar. Yeah, that was the only bar in Tower. It's out of business, has been for years and years, but it was not torn down. It's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
The Metropole in Onaway was torn down.
Yep.
But not the Tower Tavern. Wicked Glow says, some people spend hundreds on those tickets and win nothing. That's insane to me. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
When I worked at the gas station in Indian River, there was this crazy woman who came in every day and would buy $400 worth of scratch-offs and scratch them off right there at my counter. Lose everything, buy $400 more, win maybe $50, and then she'd finally leave. It's like, you really have money to throw away. And she would come in with those long pieces of paper with where you put the numbers on, a stack this thick, and make me run them through the machine for her. And then she would take those tickets and go. Yeah, she was crazy. Like the Mega Millions and the the Powerball. Big stack like this every day. She definitely had a problem.
Yeah.
She looked like she was in her 60s. And if she always cut the line too. She would show up at the side of the counter, and if I didn't stop waiting on people to run through her humongous amount of tickets through the machine, which would take 10 minutes, she would start yelling and hollering and screaming. So she was crazy. You're welcome, Gordon. But yeah, we live right around the corner from that bar. It's not turned down. But yeah, working in customer service, you deal with a lot of stupid things. That's why I won't do it anymore.
You're going to be dumb. You got to be tough.
Yeah. You know, with that woman who was addicted to gambling and all that, when she would start yelling and screaming and throwing fits and stuff because I had other people to wait on and she wasn't even in line, the head manager would come and say, "Oh, do what she wants, do what she wants. She's a big money maker." Yeah, okay, so your other customers can just shove it. That was a weird place to work.
Yeah.
They let customers steal all the time too. Didn't do anything about it. Told us not to call the police. The same people would come in and steal the same things every day. But yet, if we stole a penny or something out of the penny cup, we'd get fired. That's Blarney Castle. Blarney Castle gas stations. They're strange. Who's that?
It's in my foot.
Oh. Here we go. Here's Spotted Leaf.
Hi, kitty cat.
Look. No, look. Look.
I don't care about that.
Yep, she just wants to get petted. Okay, I'll let you go. Cat hair.
Yeah?
Yep,
You know you love it.
it's fine. Our cats don't. Yeah, Wicked Glow says, "Oh, hi, kitty." Yeah, our cats don't shed as bad as other cats I've seen. It's not so terrible.
Yeah.
Colby, Colby, no, come here. Colby. Yeah, she's like, no, she does not like to be held. She likes to be petted, but she doesn't want you to pick her up.
Oh, if she wants to run, play,
Yep.
have fun.
She'll probably calm down when she gets older. She'll be 4 months old on the 11th. So she has a lot of kitten energy left.
Oh, yeah.
The baby, she's so cute. Yeah, she is. She's a good girl. Yeah, Gordon. We all remember our hometowns too. Ed and Michelle say every place is different. Yeah, they are. I was gonna say I can't believe she's staying here, but nope, she's gonna prove me wrong. There you go. Look. Okay. And then Spotted Leaf is on the other side of the laptop. Belfry Bats says Drowning Pool is playing at the Machine Shop Friday, September 30th. I think they sing that song about letting the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, that's them. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to go back down there again. I haven't been able to go to a concert since 2017. So it's been a while.
Poor Colby. Poor kitty cat. Get away from one human and then you get snagged up by another. Yeah.
Another blink of an eye. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason we go to Flint is to go straight to the Machine Shop, see the show, straight away out of there. We don't even get a room down there because Flint is dangerous. So, I mean, we look around in the Dirt Mall, we'll cross the road because we always end up early and we need to use the bathroom. And there's a bunch of cool stuff in the Dirt Mall. It's like a museum. And then we go to the show, and when the show is over, after the traffic dies down, we leave because it's so dangerous to try to stay in Flint for very long.
Well, last time, what was it? Last time or the time before we was down there?
It was the last time, yeah.
And somebody was pulled over, and there was like 3 or 4 cop cars there.
Yeah, we don't know what was
when
going on.
When they had somebody pulled over.
Yeah, a whole bunch of cops, and it's like, I feel safe at the machine shop itself, but I don't venture away from there. Belfry Bat says, there's some band called Fozzy playing, but it's sold out. I've never heard of them. I've heard the name, but I can't tell you what they sound like. They've played there before, and I've seen their name on the machine shop's website, but that's it. And Ed and Michelle say, we saw Little River Band 4 years ago in Sault Ste. Marie. It was $25 a piece. Awesome price. Yeah, the machine shop, it's anywhere from usually $10 to $30 per ticket, no matter who it is. So they do have good prices there.
Yeah. Just a nice drive from here is all.
Yeah, it's 3 hours. 3 hours south. And we end up driving straight home afterward because we don't want to get a motel there. And then we're so tired. We get home at 5 in the morning. We're so tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ed and Michelle say, I can't see paying $100 for a ticket. Yeah,
that is pretty pricey.
There haven't been many concerts where I paid that much. Like, when we went to see Orgy at the machine shop, it was VIP, and we got to go on their bus, and it was $100. That's the only reason, because it was VIP. Otherwise, I've never paid that much for a ticket. Katrina says, Waka, waka, waka. Did you turn into Fozzie Bear?
Yeah.
Sounds like she turned into Fozzie Bear. Not much is going on other than taking care of the garden and making pickles and making dinner and trying to get caught up on Shameless. Still trying to get caught up on Shameless.
Yeah. Probably should work on pickling those green beans tomorrow.
Yeah. Gordon Walker says, have a great night, guys. Peace out. I know of where you're at now. Your train tracks next to your yard. I also seen in one of your videos. Yeah. That's where we are. Oh, Katrina, the band Fozzy, LOL. Yeah, I don't know what they are. Let me look them up. Ugh. I mean, obviously I can't play. Okay, I can't play them because this is YouTube, but it says that they are heavy metal, hard rock, and alternative metal. They might be all right. I don't know. I've just never heard anything by them. It says they're from Georgia. Ed and Michelle say, we saw Jackson Browne in Foxwoods. They were $85. Excellent concert. Yeah. Sounds good. I've never been to a country concert, though. But yeah, later on, I'll go on my Apple Music and play a couple songs by Fozzy and try to figure out what they sound like. I can't do that now because YouTube and copyright and all that. Katrina says I'm going to see Stevie Nicks in September. $75 for a ticket. Yeah, but that's not bad. That's Stevie Nicks. I mean, she's really well known. Ed and Michelle say, what is your favorite kind of music? Probably alternative, like 90s alternative. But I like almost anything as long as it's catchy. There's some country I like, but I just haven't been to a country concert.
Yeah.
And Gordon says have here 13 barn cats. Well, you shouldn't have any mice then.
No. You wouldn't think so.
No. Yep, you guys can't see it, but Spotted Leaf is looking at me right over top the back of the laptop. Gordon says the calico cat is just like mine. We call him Redneck here. Are you sure it's a him? Because normally calicos are females, and if a calico or a tortoiseshell are male, they're rare and worth something. Katrina says 90s alternative is the best. 80s is good too. Yeah. Well, see, I was a teenager through the 90s. From 90 to 94 were my high school years. So I was listening to a lot of 90s alternative during my developmental years. So it's kind of sentimental. Ed and Michelle say I'm an 80s guy. 90s is much darker music. Yeah, it was. I like some 80s stuff too. I also like some 70s stuff. And I like the Beatles. I love the Beatles and the Doors. So I mean, I don't care how old or new the music is. If it sounds good, I like it. Ed and Michelle says I'm an STP though. What does that mean? Stone Temple Pilots? Belfry Bat. Saving Abel and Pop Evil are both playing at the machine shop and they're both sold out, and I've never heard of either of them. I have heard of Saving Abel. I have seen Pop Evil in concert in Traverse City. They were very good. They had a newish song on the radio recently. Look them up, Pop Evil. They're really good. Okay, Ed and Michelle say yes. Yeah, there's Stone Temple Pilots were good. Katrina says she graduated in 93. I graduated in 94. Don graduated in never.
You're never.
Ed and Michelle say Stone Temple Pilots. Yep. Yeah, they were good. I like Incubus. I don't think Incubus was very dark. Ed and Michelle say Michelle is 93. Yeah, so she's only a year older than me. And you're Ed is 1982. 1980. First grade. I was in first grade in 1982. Cardinal. Stellar by Incubus is an amazing song. Yes. I have a lot of Incubus CDs. And yes, I have real actual physical CDs and real actual cassette tapes and things to play them both in. Some of them are Incubus. Gordon says, Dark and After 10 Road is across from the old small mall. You take 475 north, it'll run you into I-75 north out of the Mount Morris truck stop. I don't know enough about Flint to know where any of that is. We go straight into the machine shop and straight out again. I have not explored any more of Flint. Ed and Michelle, I'm old.
Oh, you're only as old as you feel.
Not that old. I mean, I know of older people.
Well, if you feel 110, then that's how old you should be then, right?
Katrina, antiques, LOL. Yeah. Ugh. Gordon, always drug runners in town in Flint, Michigan. Cops on it too. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like to hang around. I love the machine shop. Love it. But that's the only place I want to go. In and out. I'm glad COVID did not take out the machine shop. That would have been really sad. Ed and Michelle say, keep on moving. That's my strategy. Yeah, definitely. If you stop, that's when you start to get sick. Gordon says, go to Birch Run. I'll buy Tony's restaurant. There are motels in Birch Run, Michigan. Yes. One time when I was with one of my exes and we went to the machine shop, we got a room in Birch Run, then went to the concert at the machine shop, then went back up to Birch Run and slept. That's if we do go to the machine shop again, that's what we should do, because getting home at 5 a.m. and driving all night is miserable. It's terrible because all you want to do is go to sleep. Ed and Michelle say, I love Tony's. When I lived in Saginaw, I had some food from Tony's a couple times. So I have had that. Katrina says, 9 Inch Nails, Pearl Jam, and The Cure. I'd have to say 9 Inch Nails is my favorite out of those three. Ed and Michelle say, I love bacon too. A lot of people like bacon. I can't eat bacon much, though. It's too salty. And my doctor has been complaining about me having high blood pressure. So I better not eat bacon. Because that's really salty, right?
You think so?
Yeah. They go through 14,000 pounds of bacon in a week. Jeez, I can imagine. But yeah, when I was 21 and 22, I lived in Saginaw for a year. And then I came back up here where I belong, because that didn't work out too well. And I like being out in the country where it's quiet. I don't care if it takes me an hour to get to Walmart and an hour back. I don't care. I like the peace and quiet. I don't like a bunch of traffic, people running around and screaming and sirens all the time and crime. And I just like quiet and nice. That's what I grew up in. I grew up in the country. Ed and Michelle say, that's insane. It is, but that means they have good business, that they go through that much bacon, that they have that many customers. Gordon says, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, Ohio, Stairway to Heaven, House of Rising Sun are rock and roll songs for you. Amazing Grace will be good one to listen to also. I have heard all of that. I learned when I was trying to learn how to play keyboard in high school, House of the Rising Sun was one of the ones I learned. So yes, I've heard all that music before. Katrina says, do you ever watch the Haunted Saginaw series on Prime? No, for 2 reasons. 1, I didn't know about it. And 2, we don't have Prime. But if we did, I would. Maybe I'd recognize some things. Ed and Michelle say, yeah, I have a freeway by my house. That's why we travel to Michigan. Yeah, that to escape the noise. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Constant back and forth all night long. We don't get any traffic down here. We get the woman who lives in the house over there who just, I don't know why, but she goes in and out of here about 15 times a day. I don't know where she's going or what she's doing. But that's about it. So it's nice and quiet. And it's a dirt road. I mean, that's not so great, but it's kind of quieter. You don't hear the tires on the pavement. There is no pavement.
No. Yeah, we live down in no outlet area. So
Yeah, so people don't come down here a lot.
no, if you come down in here, you gotta go back up the same way you came in.
Yeah. Ed and Michelle say that's cool in a weird kind of way. What, not having traffic in here? We like it that way. There's no traffic at my mom's house either. Like 5 cars a day go past her house. It's good. It's nice and peaceful, and you can take a walk. You're not going to get hit by a car. You can ride your bike. You're not going to get hit by a car.
If you got cats and they're outside, you ain't got to really worry about them getting hit by a car.
Yeah. Gordon says, classic rock and roll. There are 2 goats and 1 sheep, 1 dog, which is Dixie. She is a pit bull, blue tick, and unknown what type of dog she is besides that. We have a lot of ducks here, too. Yeah, the neighbors have ducks.
Yeah.
And chickens. Katrina says, I wonder if any of the episodes are on YouTube. The guy's name is Steve Shippey. His rap name is Prozac. I can look and find out. Ed and Michelle say, I wouldn't know what to do. I do. I live in peace. That's what I do.
Yeah, and the river is just like right there from here, so
Yeah.
you can go for walks.
It's nice. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. You can go for walks all up and down the river and stuff. And
yeah.
It's a nice area.
And our neighbors are not very close, so we don't hear the neighbors making noises or anything. We hear crickets and birds and the wind and the leaves rustling. It's squirrels, things like that. It's nice.
Every once in a while, you hear the geese over at the river.
Yeah. Oh, and a great blue heron flies over and makes a bunch of loud noises. And we have bald eagles here, and sometimes we hear those. Last year we had a young bald eagle sitting in our yard, but I got worried because the cat, they're big birds and they can carry cats off. So last year we didn't want the cats to go out as much because there were eagles here. But I think this year they made their nest further down the river because I don't see them right here anymore. They're pretty. I like them, but I don't want them to eat our cats.
Yeah.
And it would be easy for them to do that. Michelle says, lucky you. My neighbor never stops advising us on how we should live. Ugh. I had plenty of time in towns and cities, in apartment complexes. I have plenty of experience with that too. I couldn't stand any of it. So I know all about that type of garbage too. Gordon says, mine is a male cat for sure. His sister passed away. It's a twin cat. The 8 are 3 white ones, a tiger cat, a black and white one, and a kind of a tiger cat too. Okay, well, you have a rare cat because they are not normally males.
Yeah, if it's a true calico cat, you're lucky to have a male one.
Yeah, that doesn't happen much.
No. They're a rare find. They're out there, but they're a rare find.
Very rare. That's why I haven't even turned Colby over to see if she's a boy or a girl because I know damn well she's a girl. There's no way she's not.
Yeah, it's rare to find a male calico.
Yeah. No questions on that one. Gordon says, I would have graduated in 1977 at Carmen High School on Linden. I see it. Linden Road, Flint, Michigan. I taught driver's ed how to drive. I was only 2 years old in 1977. As a matter of fact, I was only 1 at graduation time because my birthday is November. So I didn't turn, you graduated in June, May or June. I graduated, my birthday is in November, so I didn't turn 2 until a long time after you graduated. Jake Webb says, you guys ever see elk? I once saw a couple elk by the Onaway Speedway. We saw them in Pigeon River Country. And I've seen them outside Atlanta before. Atlanta, Michigan, not Georgia. But Atlanta is a big elk area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right by the Pigeon River Country. But a lot of us, we like to go to Pigeon River Country and drive around out in there looking for the elk.
Yeah, what was it last winter? The DNR had a heck of a time finding somebody that's going around shooting elk and just leaving the body lay there to rot.
Yeah, poaching. Yeah, that happens.
Yep, they wasn't even taking the bodies. They were just going out and killing them and just leaving them lay there to rot.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But I'm glad the DNR caught them because that's wrong.
Yeah.
Don't kill something, then just leave it there to rot. That's not right.
No. Plus, if it's not hunting season, you're not supposed to do it anyway.
No.
Even if you do, eat the meat.
Right?
Gordon, 11/22/24/1959, November. Born in the hospital in downtown Onaway, was under Nichols, was adopted at age 2 in Flint by my stepfather, Richard Walker, not related to Ralph Walker. I was born in that hospital too. In 11/8/1975. Are you a Scorpio or a Sagittarius? Because I don't know where the cutoff line is. That's pretty late in the year, in the month. You might be a Sagittarius, but I'm a Scorpio. But yeah, somebody made that, Shannon Merchant made that hospital into a thrift store, then sold it with all the stuff in it, and somebody else bought it and had it open for a little while, and now it's out of business again. So it will never be a hospital ever again.
But I've always thought that'd be a neat building just to own, but
it's awful big.
Yeah, that's why I think it'd be a neat building to own, because it's big and it's got a lot of rooms.
Well, you deleted it, but yes, I'm sure we would like that museum. Museums are cool. Ed and Michelle, paranormal activity? Where? Where's paranormal activity?
At your back doorstep.
Behind us?
Probably at the old hospital.
Oh, yeah, that's what you mean. I don't know. When we went in there, when it was a thrift store, I didn't notice anything like that. We were in there a few times.
And I've never seen nothing unusual in there.
No, I don't think so. I mean, if there is, we didn't see it. If anything's going to be haunted, it would probably be the old Onaway courthouse. But I don't know, because I've used the library in there many, many, many times, and nothing weird happened there either. So I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, it would be cool. I know that the old Presqu'île Lighthouse is haunted. I saw that for myself. Gordon says, I've drove there to Onaway, Michigan. It's 3 hours away from here. I know. Yeah, it takes 3 hours for us to go to the machine shop in Flint to see a concert. I know. Quite a drive.
Yeah, it is.
But fairly easy.
Yeah, it's an easy drive.
Because you get on the 75 for most of it.
Yeah.
Not that easy to get lost. Ed and Michelle say, I've never seen a ghost, but I think they exist. I didn't believe in ghosts until I saw the light on at the old Presqu'île Lighthouse. Look that up. It is... The lighthouse keeper passed away. Yes, I saw the light. The lighthouse keeper passed away, and then the light kept coming on every night, even though nobody was there. So they removed the bulb, and they pulled out the wiring. And still every night that light comes on. They think it's the lighthouse keeper turning it on. And I went out there one night, and sure enough, it was on. So I saw that for myself. So now I have to stop and rethink my beliefs on that kind of thing. Jody says, I used to work in a factory and something would tap me on the shoulder. That would be weird. Ed and Michelle say, wow. It was wow. And I went back the next day to make sure, because we couldn't get in there. My friend and I, we couldn't get in there because the gate was locked. So we went to a boat launch down further on the lake and looked back toward the lighthouse, and there was this big bright light. And then we went home, and I was thinking, oh, maybe it's a house, maybe somebody's house. So I went back the next morning and looked again. Nothing along that whole shoreline but that lighthouse. So it was the lighthouse. I haven't gone back there. Kind of creepy. But that made me have to change my thinking. Yes, that is badass. Badass, but weird.
Yeah.
And it was like midnight when we went out there. My friend, former friend, and I, we went out there. So it was creepy.
Yeah, I've witnessed stuff where it was just odd and really couldn't be explained, besides that there's, just something other than just a hoax,
Yeah. But if you put old Presqu'île Lighthouse here, I know you probably don't know how to spell that. It's hard to spell. There. That's how you spell it. Look it up. Google it. You're going to see the story about how it's haunted. Yes, Katrina, there is a new one too, down the road. Gordon says, fun in the farmland to be living best. Yeah, it is. It's better than in the city.
Yeah.
Gordon, don't watch Channel 5 News. You'll see a lot of Flint, Saginaw, Detroit area too. We don't get Channel 5 News here, so that's okay. We get 7 and 4. We get Channel 10. We don't get Channel 5 News. So we don't have to watch that. But yes, there's the old Presqu'île Lighthouse and the new Presqu'île Lighthouse. And the new one is still active and in use. And the old one is not supposed to light up, but it does anyway. But that is the only paranormal activity I've ever seen. Okay, Spotted Leaf. She must be wondering why we're doing this and not paying attention to her. Ed and Michelle say the lighthouse in Whitehall, Michigan has a story of the caretaker walking every night to the top of the light station. Yeah, that's believable. Now, Mission Point Resort on Mackinac Island, they have a theater in there. And when I worked on Mackinac Island and lived on Mackinac Island in 1995 and 1996, they had a movie every Monday night, a current, like we saw the Nutty Professor there and stuff. Movies. And me and my friend, we used to sit in the balcony every Monday watching a movie. Well, I found out later on that Mission Point Resort is haunted, and there's a little girl who runs up and down the aisle of that balcony all the time. Well, I didn't notice it, but if that's true, then I was sitting there watching these movies with this little girl running around, little girl ghost running around, so that's kind of creepy. Not bad, but creepy. I found that out later. Gordon says, living in the country is fun, especially the crazy farm on a dirt road is also fun too. Yeah, unless they don't grade the road, and then it's nothing but big holes, which we have problems with this road like that a lot. That part's not fun. It's hard to get them in here to grade the road. Ed and Michelle say, just so she didn't try to take your popcorn. Yeah, I don't know. Everything that I find says she just runs all around. That she doesn't do anything. But that employees have seen her before. Katrina says, we went to the lighthouse in Marquette last year and did a ghost tour. That sounds like fun. There is a ghost tour on Mackinac Island too. We should check it out sometime, but we'd have to spend the night. And unless you're working there as an employee, like I was with employee housing,
No, come on, Spot Leaf.
spending the night in any of those hotels or bed and breakfast costs like half your life savings. So we go there for day trips. We only live 38 miles from there. We go there for day trips, but we haven't been able to spend the night because that's a lot. Gordon Walker says Mott Lake is in Genesee, Michigan, near the Bluebell Beach. Huckleberry Railroad Park is also there. It is a pavilion full of history. Yeah, more things to check out eventually. Ed and Michelle say I'm jealous. What? Because I used to, or I used to work on Mackinac Island, or because we live so close. I mean, there are people who live right here in this area who go to work in Mackinac City every day. So it's no big deal. It's not that far away. Katrina said, I heard dragging and walking in the upstairs and no one was up there. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. I'd be freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on explaining sounds.
Yeah. Gordon says, many coyotes around here, dumb dogs. They tried to catch all the chickens and eat them. That's not fun. Exactly. We used to have chickens. The coyotes and foxes got most of them. No matter how secure we tried to make the coop, it just didn't work out. So we stopped doing that. Ed and Michelle say both. Yeah, I worked at the Iroquois Hotel the first year. I worked at the Village Inn the second year. And then I didn't do it for a few years. And then in 2002, I went back again and worked at the Iroquois Hotel again. It is a lot of fun. You meet a lot of people from all over the world who come there to work. It was some of the happiest times of my life. That's why I like to go back at least once a year, just to be a fudgy, and because it's all sentimental, lots of memories.
Yeah, go up there and scream out, hey, look, everybody, a wild pack of fudgies.
Sure. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, they call the tourists on Mackinac Island fudgies because they're after the fudge. There's a whole bunch of fudge shops, and they're after the fudge, and they've been calling them that for decades.
You want to be a fudge packer, don't you?
No, not a fudge packer. Fudgies.
You want to be a fudge packer, don't you? That's that fudge.
Yeah.
Bend over and hit up the Hershey Highway.
Oh. Gordon says they're mostly tiger cats and calico cats. Yeah. We have two tiger cats here, but they don't look the same. One's yellow and one's orange. Ed and Michelle says, we work as cleaners for restaurants and bowling alleys, so we know all about putting the customers first. Yeah, same here. We do have Mackinac Island videos on our channel from the times we've gone since I started filming for YouTube. So just search our channel for Mackinac Island. They'll all come up. And there's Mackinac City ones too. Because that's a really close area.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's so close because I really like it there. And the Mackinac Bridge and all that.
Yeah.
A little bit of St. Ignace. We've got some UP videos too, like Kitchity Kippy Springs, the Fayette Ghost Town, Tequamanon Falls, the Mystery Spot. And we plan on making more because we like to go to the UP. Katrina says, we stayed at the Bicycle Inn in 2019. Yeah, that's a new one, a fairly new one. Where that sits used to be a little cottage called McNally Cottage, and they tore it down and then built that bicycle in the spot. When I used to work there, it was McNally Cottage, just this little house. Ed and Michelle say yes. Oh,
Ignis.
Ignis. Yep, St. Ignis. Yep. But yeah, if you're not people who are not around here, you're not going to know how to say it anyway, or not from around here. That's like people that always go to Mackinac Island and call it Mackinac Island. Yuck.
Yeah, it's not Mackinac, it's Mackinac.
Yeah, Mackinac. Or they'll go to Mackinac Island and then they'll make a post about it on Facebook and spell it with a W. No. The only one that's spelled with a W is Mackinac City. Katrina says, is the Fayette Ghost Town cool? It is very cool. Search our channel for Fayette Ghost Town. I made a pretty good video there last year. Go ahead and check that out. Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. And I found out about that place from Gone to the Snow Dogs, because they went there first and made a video. And then we went up there to see the fall leaves with my mom, and I decided to check it, to have us check it out. It was really cool. Gordon says, I'm Sagittarius. Okay, well, I'm Scorpio, so we're on one on each side of the cutoff line. Ed and Michelle say, I'm learning a lot tonight. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of videos. Oh, Mystery Town USA. We have a video for that, and we need to make a new one this year. That's in Mackinac City, because I found out they've added a whole bunch of new stuff in there. So we need to make a whole new video there. That place is really fun, and it's not just for little kids either. They've got Bigfoot in there and Loch Ness Monster. And Katrina says, I actually heard it's haunted. It probably is. They call it a ghost town because it was the iron smelting business, and it was doing wonderful. And then everything, in the early 1900s, and then everything went bad and they all had to leave. So it's more like a deserted town than a ghost town, but they call it that.
Yeah.
But it's also called Fayette Historical State Park. I guess that's the official name.
Yeah.
My favorite part was that great big bar, great big 1800 style bar like you see in old westerns. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen that video,
yeah,
you might want
it's on our channel. Just put Fayette Ghost Town.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool place to go to.
Yeah, we need to go back. And Gordon says, the thrift store you're talking about in Onaway by the baseball diamond was the old hospital behind my cousin Kenny Burroughs' house on Elm Street. Yeah. I mean, now that same woman moved her thrift store to the old drugstore next to Shagnon Funeral Home. But otherwise, the one that, the other one, that was the hospital. That was the tiniest hospital I think anybody ever built.
Yeah, well, the only time I ever went to that hospital, they couldn't do me no good.
Yeah. Normally, if you had to go to that hospital, they'd immediately send you to Petoskey.
No, they didn't. They immediately sent me to Sheboygan, and then Sheboygan couldn't do nothing with me, so they had to send me to Petoskey.
Yeah. Katrina says, can I go in the buildings? Absolutely. Everything is open. Everything is all set up historically with original items and everything in there. It's like a giant history lesson. So yes, you can absolutely go inside everything.
Yeah, that is a cool place. I would definitely recommend going there if you're able to go.
Hello, Meadow Cat. How are you doing? Gordon, funny old courthouse. Well, I don't think it's funny. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. Meadow Cat says, great. How's things going over there? Or how's things over there? Good. How are you doing? we've just been taking care of the garden, canning pickles, trying out the pickles. They're good. Not a whole lot of wild and crazy exciting things going on, but at least it's not raining like it did yesterday and the day before, and it was freezing. To me, it was freezing.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing some more canning tomorrow, so.
Yeah. Meadowcat says, can't complain. Ooh, pickles. Do you ever eat pickled beets? I don't like those.
I have eaten them, but I'm not a big fan of them.
No, I don't. I think what happened was we had some pickled beets, and he warmed them up like normal beets and put salt and butter on them and gave them to me with dinner, and I didn't realize they were pickled, and you're not supposed to eat them hot, so that ruined the whole thing for me. Now I can't even can't taste them at all. My mom says they were supposed to be eaten cold. Ugh. That'd be like if you I don't know. Yuck.
Yeah, you just whining cry too much.
KK, hello, I'm here. Hello, KK. Meadowcat, I like beets and pickled carrots too. They are to be eaten cold, so good for you. Yeah, see, he warmed them up and ruined it for me. I like regular beets, and I thought they were going to be regular beets, and I put one in my mouth and chewed it up, and it was all sour, and it's like, oh no. Ed and Michelle say, sorry, I spilled my milk all over the place. Have you ever been to Cut River in the Upper Peninsula? We have been over the bridge tons and tons and tons and tons of times, but we haven't stopped and gotten, walked down and really checked it out. For the longest time, I didn't know that bridge even looked like that. We need to stop there and walk down and then look back up at the bridge because it's really pretty. If my mom wants to go on another fall leaf trip, that we might go to the UP again, probably. They have better fall leaves. That's a lot of stairs, though, at that bridge to go down and back up again.
Yeah.
That'd be a workout. That's like those new stairs they put on Mackinac Island to go up to Arch Rock. Oh, geez. 211 stairs. Luckily, they were smart and built places to sit down. They built benches every little while on the stairs because you'd need to sit down and rest every little while because it's really steep. And there's a video showing us going up those stairs too. When I worked there were these really crappy old stairs that were basically just boards on the dirt. So now those new stairs are really nice. Katrina says, when do the fall leaves peak in the UP? I don't know. October, definitely October, because that's when we always go. KK says, I've never been to Mackinac Island. I can tell, because you spelled it wrong. It's spelled with a C on the end, but it's still pronounced with the W.
Yeah, it's pronounced with the W, but it's always a C.
Yeah, but if you ever get a chance to go, I definitely recommend it. I used to work there, so it's fun. Gordon says, if you get news out of Houghton Lake, you might get Flint news. You mean 9 and 10 news from Cadillac, that Cadillac station? That's by Houghton Lake. Sometimes they talk about downstate, yes, but it usually has to be something really bad that happened. And we hear about the Flint water crisis all the time, even on our local stations up here. KK, I know, dumb autocorrect. I'm from the thumb of Michigan. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's probably about 2.5-3 hours from here. South of here. Ed and Michelle say, we were on the island 2 weeks ago. It was beautiful. We rented bikes and circled the entire island 8 miles. It was so worth it. Yes, that's a lot of fun. When I worked there, I took my own bike, and several times on days off or in the evening after work, I would ride around the island. And then in 2018, when Don and I went to the island, we rode our bikes. We took our own bikes and we rode them around the island. Gordon says, I seen the news about Gaylord tornado too. It was on the Channel 5 News implant showed it. That was a bad time in Gaylord. It was, and they still haven't fixed everything. Like that Hobby Lobby, the whole end of that building, Hobby Lobby, Maurice's, and Jimmy John's. It was leveled. It was just blown into the sky. So we don't know what's going to happen with that, if they have to relocate or what they're going to do.
Yeah.
But they did reopen the Culver's and the Aldi and the Goodwill and the GFS, all the other things that were damaged, except for the tire and lube place that completely blew off the face of the earth. They have to build a whole new building for that. But as for the end of that plaza there with Hobby Lobby and all that stuff, I don't know what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That was terrible.
Yeah, that was some really extensive damage.
And a lot of people lost their homes too.
Yeah.
Stuff like that doesn't happen up here. So it was really weird. And nobody took the warnings seriously. We all got warnings on our phone. Even we did here. And we're, 45 minutes from Gaylord? Even our phones went off.
Yeah.
People didn't take it seriously. They kept driving. They kept shopping. They kept eating. And the next thing they know, their world was upside down. So they should have taken those warnings seriously. Gordon, good old washboard road. That's part of living on a dirt road. Yeah, it is. And it's even worse than washboards here. We get
I think it's
big holes, great big holes.
Yeah, where on our road coming down where we're at get so bad that even at an idle is too fast.
Yeah, and you got to drive all over the road trying
to
miss the holes and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's some of these holes that we get on our road. Sometimes I've bottomed out in vehicles.
Yeah,
because the holes were so deep.
I kind of wish they could pave the road in here, but they're not gonna.
No,
they don't consider it worth it. That's the only part that's not fun is all those giant holes. And then they grade the road and it's okay for a little bit. And then it rains and then it rinses the dirt out of the holes and there they are again. But yeah. So on August 20th, well, it'll go up on the 21st. We're going to have a cool car show video going up, classic car shows. If you like old cars, they're going to have one in Onaway, and we're going to film that. KK, do you have any pets? Yes, we have 6 cats. One of which is just a kitten yet. And we have 2 fish in our aquarium. But yeah, definitely have pets. Ed and Michelle say, I was watching a YouTube channel that showed a tornado hit a town in Oklahoma. The National Weather Service failed everyone in that area by not issuing a warning fast enough. Horrible. Yeah, that would be definitely terrible.
Yeah.
The thing about Gaylord is they don't have any tornado sirens. They got rid of them.
Yeah, they got rid of them.
So they had to rely on cell phone notifications. And some people, like older people, don't even have cell phones. They don't want them. So there were a lot of people who didn't get warned at all. And then, like I said, there were people who ignored the warnings because they thought, oh, that it's not going to be serious. Nothing's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. And how many people died from that? 2?
I don't remember.
I think it was 2. I want to say at least 2.
It wasn't like hundreds and hundreds.
No.
But
It was. I'm wanting to say it was 2. Could have been 3, but
let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, it's 2. It's 2 people.
yeah, that's what I was wanting to say.
Yeah. I mean, it should have been 0, but that's how it goes, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. Can you get Colby? Oh, she took her collar off. Her collar's laying on the floor.
Yep. Because the collar's still
Her collar's still too big. But yeah, this is our newest kitty, Colby. Gordon says you're still a Uber if you live up north in the deer park, but you live in the lower half of Michigan, you're a troll. Oh, you mean a Youper? Yeah, above the bridge Youper, below troll. We know that one. Oh, Colby. Here you go. Ed and Michelle say in Ohio we don't think a tornado can happen, but that is why people get hurt, not taking it seriously. Exactly. We don't get stuff like that up here. So they were like, nah, it's just a thunderstorm. Well, they found out that wasn't true. And yes, KK, she's very cute. She will be 4 months old on the 11th. But yeah, check out our videos. They're full of cats.
There's her butterball face. There's her butterball face.
Yeah.
She's got a butterball face. Butterface.
She still hasn't grown into her collar. I got her this cute collar and this name tag and all the info's on the back, but she can't keep it on her around her neck.
Because he's still too small for her.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, hold on. She's trying to stick her butt in the air.
Yeah,
Back away.
I can put it on. See, that's too big. If I can put it on her like that, it's too big. Eventually, her neck will fill it in.
Yep.
It's already adjusted to as small as it can go.
Poor kitty.
Ed and Michelle say, by the way, you have a good voice. Michelle is in the bedroom and she can clearly hear you. Oh, thank you. I try to speak up to make sure people can hear me. Don doesn't always. I have to remind him to speak up. KK says, are they all indoor cats or do they go outside too? We have 4 boys who go outside and 2 girls who do not. The spotted leaf, the other girl, she's a tortoiseshell. She can't go outside because she disappears for 3 days. And we don't want Colby to learn the habit of going outside at all. But the boys go outside and they stay in the yard, so that's fine. And we had another cat named Gray Stripe who did not get along with our cats. So he lives with my mom now. And sometimes he's in our videos too when we go visit our mom. So he's still in the family. He just can't be here because he freaks out if other cats try to play with him.
Yeah, he acts like he's getting murdered if
Yeah,
another cat plays with him.
Yeah. Ed and Michelle say every YouTube couple needs one person to be the outspoken one. You are that one. Yeah, and I'm also the one that does all the work. I run all the social media. I do all the editing. I do all the filming.
You ain't getting crap out of me when it
I
comes to
answer all
that.
the comments. Basically, anything written out, that's me. It's all me. Don doesn't want to do any of that kind of stuff.
Nope. You ain't gonna get it out of me either.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want you to. I like my videos to be edited the way I want my videos to be edited.
Yeah, if it was me doing it all, I'd be hitting the big old fat delete button.
Yeah, I wouldn't want somebody else to to edit my videos because.
No, they wouldn't get edited. They'd get deleted.
Sure.
I'd be hitting the delete button.
Yeah. But yeah, basically YouTube is my thing. Ed and Michelle say, I'm that one too. It's a lot. It is, but I like doing it. I enjoy it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. And it's basically me documenting my life ever since 2015. And there's a lot of different things I film: parades, travel vlog things, fishing, canning, stuff around the house, places we go, things we do, this car show that's coming up. There was another car show we did a few years ago, geocaching and magnet fishing, and basically it's documenting our lives. So those are all the things we do.
Can't forget about the truck parade show.
Oh yeah, we go up to Mackinac City every KK. I just followed you on Insta. All right, thank you. But every September we go up to Mackinac City to watch the Richard Crane Memorial Truck Show Parade of Lights going through Mackinac City. And I film that every year. There's already 2015 until 2021 on our channel already, and 2022 is coming next month. We never missed that. I mean, I missed it once. In 2019, I started working at Dollar General, and I had to work that night, so we missed it once. And of course, 2020, they didn't have it. But otherwise, from 2015 until now, they're all documented. And that semi-truck parade that goes through Onaway now, for the Big Rig Challenge, we filmed that one too. And the 4th of July parade in Onaway. And we started filming the Christmas light up Christmas parade in Sheboygan this past Christmas, and we'll keep doing that.
Yeah.
Because that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, you want to know what was funny?
What?
That one time when we went up to Mackinac to watch the truck parade show, and this one woman walks by, and this woman, I shit you not, could have won first place and second place wet t-shirt contest. I shit you not. One boob practically all the way down to her cooch. The other one halfway down to her belly button.
What are you doing?
And it's like, damn, that woman could have won first place and second place wet t-shirt contest.
What are you telling that story for?
Because I'd never seen nothing like it. It was like, oh my God. She could have won first and second place. Seriously.
Okay, geez.
She could have gotten out of the shower, bent over to dry her feet off, and went to stand back up, and she would have gotten a sharp pain in her back. She would have realized that she would have been standing on one of her own damn titties. I mean, that thing was, it was huge.
You're weird. Calm down.
I mean, that thing hung down there.
Cut that out. Okay, Ed and Michelle say, I'm planning on going to the Mothman Festival in West Virginia in September. Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know how we'd ever make it out there, but maybe someday. Gordon says, did you make a video on the Onaway car show for this year? No. It is on the 20th. It hasn't happened yet. It'll be on our channel on the 21st. It'll be there. Katrina says Mothman Fest is super cool. I've heard of it, but we haven't been to it. And everybody's laughing at you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
In your goofy story.
Yeah, well, like your chandelier that you put in this house. $100 and some odd ceiling fan in this house.
It was $136.
Yeah,
and the leaves look like leaves. The blades look like leaves, and he says that I shouldn't have put something so expensive in the house.
No, you shouldn't have, because that's like a 100-year-old woman getting a boob job. Just don't make no sense.
Whatever.
Think about it. Why would a 100-year-old woman need a boob job?
I don't know, but you're getting a little odd.
I am mad.
Katrina says, we went in 2019. Yeah, we just don't have the means for that kind of a long trip yet, but hopefully eventually. So anyway, I am losing my voice, and it has been 2 hours We haven't done a live stream this long in a long time, so that was pretty cool.
Hey,
What?
can't lose your voice if you never had it.
I'm getting all hoarse. Ed and
Oh.
Michelle say, I hear people that have actually seen the Mothman will be there, recount their stories. Yeah, that'd be cool. You two are great, Samantha Dayhill. Well, thank you. But thank you for the live stream, Ed and Michelle. You're welcome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. And thank you very much for everybody who came. This might have been one of our best live streams ever. And we do go live every Tuesday unless something happens. Nothing's happened lately, so we will be back next Tuesday. And there's a new video going up tomorrow. All your videos are funny. Thank you. Don is great with the one-liners. Oh, you should see him when I'm not filming. But yeah, I hope you all have a good night, and thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to click thumbs up if you didn't yet. Talk to the guy at the museum. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But go ahead and say good night.
Good morning.
Yeah, if anybody who's new, that's his thing. But everybody have a good night, and we'll see you in the video tomorrow, and we'll see you live next Tuesday. And we do give the kitties lots of love. Have a good night, everybody.
Good morning.